Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd and Julie Chrisley's primary concern, not Chloe and Grayson. With Todd and Julie Chrisley both behind bars, most Chrisley Knows Best fans have shifted their worries and concerns to Grayson and Chloe, who were now forced to grow up without their parents. As fans know, Savannah has stepped in as the guardian of both children. To date, Savannah has not stopped speaking out about the fact that her parents are innocent and should not be behind bars. On multiple social media platforms, fans admit they hope Savannah will stop living in the past and move forward for the sake of the children she's now responsible for. A few hours ago, Savannah shared an interview between ET's Deidre Behar and the Chrisley's attorney, Alex Little. Now, the interview was from an exclusive that was published about 3 weeks ago. But with Savannah sharing the interview, it is the first time many Chrisley fans are hearing any of it. Given the situation Todd and Julie are currently in, most fans assume their primary concern would be Grayson and Chloe. Speaking to ET in the interview, however, their lawyer reveals the children are not their primary concern. What is the primary concern for Todd and Julie during the appeal process? Keep reading for a summary or scroll down to listen to the words directly from the attorney's mouth. One of the many questions asked of the lawyer during this interview was what were some of the biggest concerns Todd and Julie had right now. Alex Little revealed that right now the chief concern of this reality TV couple is their image. Todd and Julie want the world to know they did not do the things they are behind bars for. Alex explains the government is trying to paint this picture of Todd and Julie as the bad guy, and that picture is simply not true. At the very beginning of the interview, Alex also touched on this, explaining that if Todd and Julie could tell the world anything, it was that they are the very same people they were before they ended up behind bars. Their lawyer continued to remind that Todd and Julie are extremely faithful, and they took their strong faith with them when they surrendered. Chrisley Knows Best fans on multiple social media platforms admit they are a bit surprised to learn the chief concern of Todd and Julie right now isn't for their children Grayson and Chloe. Todd and Julie Chrisley have always been known for their Southern charm, sharp wit, and fierce commitment to family. But with their prison sentences continuing to play out and the public waiting to see how the Chrisley clan survives this chapter, an unexpected truth has emerged. Todd and Julie's primary concern right now isn't Chloe or Grayson. It's something much bigger. Savannah Chrisley, who has taken on the full-time role of guardian for her younger brother and niece, recently revealed in a raw and unfiltered podcast episode that her parents' focus has shifted. Everybody thinks mom and dad are sitting there worrying about who's taking Chloe to school or what Grayson is having for dinner, she said. But that's not what's keeping them up at night. They trust me with that part. They know I got the kids. What they are focused on is proving their innocence and getting home. That revelation has sent ripples through the Chrisley fan base. For years, Todd and Julie built their brand on being doting, over-the-top parents, micromanaging everything from Grayson's baseball practice to Chloe's wardrobe. So to hear that their primary concern isn't the children left at home might sound shocking, until you dig deeper into what's really going on. Todd has reportedly been spending most of his time in the prison library, poring over legal documents, case law, and any material he can get his hands on about criminal appeals. Dad is treating this like his new full-time job, Savannah explained. He's writing notes, outlining arguments, and making sure the attorneys don't miss a single detail. Julie, meanwhile, has taken on a different approach, finding faith and peace in what she calls the storm. A prison insider claimed that Julie has become a spiritual leader to other inmates, hosting Bible study groups and even helping women reconnect with estranged family members. She is deeply focused on what this entire experience is supposed to teach her, the insider shared. She sees it as a test, not just of her faith, but of her marriage and her mission in life. And this is where their true priority comes into play. Todd and Julie's main concern is reclaiming their family's name, reputation, and future. They don't care about Chloe or Grayson. Quite the opposite. They believe that the best way to protect them is by clearing their names. If mom and dad come home with this same conviction hanging over their heads, Savannah said, they're never going to get to live freely again. They want to give Chloe and Grayson a future where people don't whisper behind their backs about what happened. The Chrisley kids have been remarkably resilient through all of this. Grayson, once known as the sarcastic, camera-shy baby of the family, has stepped up in ways nobody expected. Friends say he's become protective of Chloe and even more supportive of Savannah, calling her his second mom. Chloe, meanwhile, continues to thrive at school and reportedly keeps a picture of Todd and Julie by her bed, kissing it goodnight before she sleeps. But while the kids are adjusting, Todd and Julie's laser focus on overturning their convictions has created some emotional distance. Savannah has admitted that she sometimes wishes her parents would spend more time asking about the day-to-day details of Chloe's life. There are days where I just want to vent about Chloe's school project or Grayson's moodiness. But when I get on the phone with mom and dad, it's all legal talk. I get it. I know why they're so focused on this. But sometimes I wish I had my parents back just for 5 minutes to talk about normal stuff. Despite the heavy emotional toll, there's a sense that the Chrisleys are playing the long game. Todd has reportedly told Savannah, "This isn't just about us. It's about every person who's ever been wrongly convicted. We have to keep fighting because if we give up, it sends the message that the system can break anyone." That fight has come at a cost. Some extended family members have quietly questioned why Todd and Julie aren't more involved in Chloe and Grayson's lives from behind bars. "They call, yes, but those calls are quick," one insider said. "There's not much of the playful parenting people remember from the show. It's more serious, more focused, almost like a business call." But Savannah fiercely defends her parents. "They are doing what they have to do to come home," she said. "If that means they miss a few conversations about Chloe's dance recital or Grayson's basketball game, so be it. Because when they come home, they're going to make up for all of this, tenfold." Interestingly, Todd's concern has also extended beyond just the legal process. Friends close to him say he worries about the long-term financial future of the Chrisley empire. Before prison, Todd was the mastermind behind the family's brand, reality show, and business ventures. With him gone, there's been a noticeable shift. He's been brainstorming from behind bars, a source revealed. He's already written down ideas for a comeback show, a book deal, and even a podcast. He says when he gets out, the Chrisleys are going to tell their own story, unfiltered. Julie, ever the heart of the family, reportedly has one wish above all: to sit down at a dinner table with her children, bow their heads in prayer, and have a normal family night. "She's a mom first," Savannah said. "Even if she's quiet during calls, I can tell she's carrying the weight of missing every single moment with her kids." This focus on the bigger picture may just be what keeps Todd and Julie going. It's not about ignoring Chloe and Grayson. It's about ensuring that when they finally come home, they can give them a life free of scandal, fear, and doubt. For now, Savannah continues to be the glue holding it all together, balancing her own personal life, a new romance, and the full-time responsibility of raising 2 kids. She's admitted the stress is enormous, but says her faith keeps her grounded. "I have to believe there's a purpose in all of this," she said. "Maybe my parents focusing on clearing their name is exactly what's going to give us all the future we deserve."